Welcome back, Tamers, to the King's Court. We have Crossheart on the right, and we have Jesmon on the left. This is a match from our most recent locals, and Crossheart starts off with Shoutmon in the raising area, and a Taiki tucking one, and I didn't see what he added. Before we get too far into it, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, so you know we upload consistently. We're on the road to 1K, so join us on that road. Ooh, the Solar Mon is actually pretty interesting. I believe that's the one that reduces play cost, so that actually helps out against this matchup. Then Hard drops the Huckmon. Then it evolves into Bow Huck. The Bow. I think both decks, if they outspace the other, can win. Alright, it evolves into Raptor Sparrowmon. And Tuck adds something, then trashes the rest. Swings for one check and drawing one. Hits from Master to Disciple. Look top three, add a World Knight, Huck, or Sistermon. And trashes the rest. Adds the Omni X, because of course, why not add it? That's probably one of the best cards for the deck. And then, what else? Like, this is a weird situation. Because is he going to drop a Sistermon right now? And then just plays a Taiki, I think? Or just has a Taiki play? I don't... Oh, I guess because he forgot to put the memory over. Okay, that makes sense. And now, what are we going to do? We're going to pop it from Master to Disciple, Digivolve into a Savior Huckmon. The Savior Huck will play down the Sistermon CL, gains the memory back, and gives plus 2k to all your Jesmon, Huckmon, yada yada. And Raw Knights, I think that's what she does. Oh, I haven't seen Jesmon in so long, I don't remember what all the cards do. I remember getting curb stomped by it a few times. But you know, that's how it goes. And as far as Crossheart goes, they got a lot of support in the most recent set. Well, not most recent as of a couple weeks ago, because this is before EX9 was released. So, well, I have a time of recording. So swings with Jesmon X Antibody Alliance for 2 checks at Massive. Save, unsuspending once. Hits the option card. I believe that's play something. And hits another Raptor Sparrowmon. And then passes turn. When it comes to like Digicross decks, I was more of the fan of Dark Knightmon, or Drip Knightmon, I guess you could say. So honestly, like I really never got into the Crossheart hype. And nothing against the deck, because I never got into it. Though it was pretty budget to make. I could have built it back then if I was interested in not playing Dark Knightmon at the time. Let's bring Digicross into, I believe that is Shoutmon EX6. So it's going to give minus DP based on the color, and then play something. Plays the Superstar Mons, which is going to delete the DP reduction, the CL, and then give minus DP to Jesmon X Antibody. Yeah, but what do you do here? Does he not see a GX? Does he not have... maybe Omnimon X actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Because then you get something without suspending. You could bot deck the Star Mons and delete the... Okay, so we're going to grab the Solar Mon, which is going to help out later. Honestly. Okay, we're going to devolve into a Bow Huck. Bow is going to let us play something. We're going to play the Gankumon. The Genkumon. Genku or Ganku, depending how you want to pronounce it. Unless you know you're a certain friend of ours and call it Gyankumon. You know who you are if you know what I'm saying about that. And then it's going to devolve that into another Savior Huck. But no Sistermon to play from it, so kind of unfortunate. Alright, we have 3 bodies on the field. I think that Taiki gains him a memory for if your opponent has a Digimon. It evolves into Shoutmon King version. Plays another Taiki. Searching as the Crossheart, another Tamer. And tucks a Tamer. Or tucks a card. And then searches the rest. This is kind of spooky. This is kind of spooky. But that king version be able to play like a... Alright, we're swinging with the EX6, I think, with Alliance for 2 checks. At big. And it's going to give you enough DP, excuse me, to KO or delete the Jesmon X antibody. We're going to block with... block. And then, so basically swung, got blocked. Then gets rid of the Genkumon. I think that's a cross 7. Hatches. So the board's been cleared, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, Crossheart's going off. Hits another from Master to Disciple. Security. Gets a Bow Huck. Or gets a Huckmon. Starmons for 2 checks with Alliance. Plays the optional card. I think it's Cannot Turn My Back. Will strip sources and then allows him to new Digicross a Digimon. And then that new Digimon has, if it's a Shoutmon, I believe has a... I think it's one of the sources of one of the Taikis that says this Digimon then may attack a player. So it'll attack, and then that's the end of game 1. So, hard to say. I don't know, just Jesmon didn't see pieces. Like, okay, well, obviously Jesmon didn't see pieces because, you know, it just would have gone a lot better for Jesmon if they saw the pieces they needed. But that goes for every deck right now. I think the problem is, like, you know, we're still, like, with Crossheart not needing to Digivolve, there isn't really much of a line to go through, so you just need pieces in your hand constantly. And then Crossheart also replenishes their hand consistently, so they're fine. Jesmon, you need to see pieces like level 5, 4, 5, 6, and then your sister mons as well. You're so reliant on those, honestly. Alright, we're just getting ready for game 2, and hopefully it goes better than game 1 for Jesmon. Look at that hand. Nope. That hand was not Daijobu. And then now we're just finishing up the shuffling, or the organizing of cards. And now we're getting ready. Security has been set. Hand is ready. Let's go. Alright, what do we got here? So look at the hand. Hatch. And the hard pass. That's not good. Did you all Shoutmon and Raising? Plays Taiki. And just hard plays a Bow. Oof. That's not good. Digivolves into, I believe that's Shoutmon King version. Swing. Draws. Ooh, I think that's the War Growl Ace. That's actually kind of nice. That's actually pretty nutty. Pops and then gains a memory, I believe, because the Digimon was deleted. Yes, okay. That's actually not bad. That's pretty good. A little surprised. Oh, I guess because you do end on some level 4s a lot of the time, having this access would not be bad. Okay, Raptor Sparrowmon. I'll get it right eventually. Okay, we see a Huckmon in the raising area, which is good. We're Digivolve into the new Jesmon, and then play a token. So, forgive me for not knowing K-pop. I know that's one of Joker's one of his favorite K-pop artists. I don't know which one, so forgive me if I don't know K-pop. He just uses K-pop stars for his tokens. I mean, granted, I use like anime cards as well, so I don't care. You do you, boo. So, here we go. Digivolve to a Bow in the back. Tuck, gain a memory. Digivolve to another Shoutmon in the back. There are so many Shoutmons. Digivolve into the Derulo Arms, I believe. Plays another Taiki down. Top 4, gonna add a Crossheart and then tuck a Crossheart trait underneath the Tamer. So he's gonna add the Taiki and then tuck the other two. And then what else do you do here? Play this option card, plays a Crossheart underneath. VDG Crossing, and then plays the Shaman King version to then play this out. Play no Taiki out, and search. I mean, that's pretty impressive, getting everything you kind of need at that point. And then you can use the Shaman to swing security. Gonna block with the token. We're gonna be able to save material 1 save, well, save and then save it. Bring out the Bow Hook. Single Jesmon. Hits a EX6 and since it dies, we get the overflow. That is not good. So swing for 1 check, it's security. I think it's gonna give minus to the Bow Hook, which will delete it. Always give enough DP that it'd be close. Gonna block with the token. Oh, no, it's gonna give DP minus to the token, I think. Hits a Savior. Plays another EX6. Getting all the sources you need. For what's only going to cost 1. Plays out, gives minus DP and then plays out that. Plays out a Super Starmons, or Shooting Starmons. Swing, alliancing 2 checks. For big. Hits that. I think that's another Jesmon. Hits a Gatsu. Unsuspends, swings, or plays the option card to unsuspend it, 2 checks. And then plays Cannot Turn My Back, which will allow him to, once again, tuck sources and then replay. I believe that is a Cross 7. Either Cross 7 or Cross 7 Superior mode. And just tuck enough sources so it can swing because of the Taiki. Alright guys, that was game for Crossheart. It was pretty... It just sucks that Jesmon didn't see a rookie and was kind of playing behind the ball the whole time. But sometimes the game loves you, sometimes the game doesn't. Well, anyway, guys, I've been Michael, the Golden State Kings. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.